Welcome back to Schemin, Dreamin, aka Still No Fat Man.
Still no Fat Man. He's still missing.
Yep.
He's still at large?
We pull my milk cartons. If anybody sees Ben Hutton, please call Andrew Canada. We're all terrified.
We're all scared for him.
And he's probably scared too. He's a big scared man.
Listen, if you approach him, remember, he's more scared of you than you are of him. He'll run away, but you can lure him back with dollar store tuna.
Yep, you just shake it in front of him like a dog.
In front of him, and he'll be a little nervous.
He'll purr.
But let him eat out of your hand first, and then he'll warm up to you.
Or punch him in the stomach, and he'll purr.
Yeah. Stroke his hemorrhoids, and he starts purring.
But we were talking about Sons of Anarchy, and I watched the first 3 episodes. Yeah. I went to a grad party, and I was telling my friend I just started. He told me immediately how it ends. Yeah. Immediately. I was like, oh, okay, I won't watch it anymore.
Yeah, you saved it from a bad show.
It's really that bad?
It's not good.
How far did you make it?
I don't know, like halfway through the first season. And then I kind of got the gist of the show, and I'm like, okay.
This is how it's going to be for 8 seasons?
It's like, I don't know. There's something about, like, violence on TV and a way to do it. And I think The Sopranos does it pretty well, because one is either comical.
Yeah.
It's either played up for laughs, or it's like very brutal and very quick.
It is always brutal and quick.
Yeah, but then also, like, I don't know, I feel like The Sopranos is a show that actually has things to say. I don't know, it really punches above its weight for a show about fat Italian guys in Jersey.
Oh yeah, it's turning the best show ever.
Yeah, you could just there's a website called Sopranos Autopsy where they break down each episode. And then there's just the references that are packed in from, like, each and every episode. It's amazing.
That's crazy.
The characters are all, like, very well written. They're all scumbags, too, which I love. They're all irredeemable.
You know what they
scumbags.
are.
Oh, yeah.
And why
you feel bad for some of them.
I feel bad for
Chris.
I feel bad for Chris sometimes.
Tony,
sometimes.
Tony, Chris, Paulie, I think he's hilarious, but he's probably the worst piece of shit in that show.
Oh, yeah.
The shit he does
He's
later
just a killer for the body.
Oh, yeah. And he's the most annoying guy you ever know, too.
Yeah, the episode when he thinks Pussy's the rat.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to get him to take the sauna.
Why won't you take your clothes off?
Why won't you take your clothes off,
Why
Pussy?
won't you take your clothes off?
Yeah, that was
I was
getting annoyed too.
Mentioned the heat. I love Big Pussy too.
Pussy's great.
Pussy is great. I love the fact his name is just Big Pussy, and then AJ calls him Uncle Pussy.
Yeah, that one's
I love
so
that his
funny.
son calls him
AJ
Uncle
kills
Pussy.
me. He's so funny.
He's too. People don't like his character, but I think it's because maybe they see themselves in a lot of AJ. AJ is very accurate for that kind of kid. Meadow's great too. The entire family.
Great.
Carmela's probably one of my favorite characters.
She's awesome.
She only gets better as time goes on.
The way she talks just
she's
great.
so fucking.
Her Jersey accent.
Yeah,
is perfect.
Tony, really? Just like the little thing she does.
You can bring your mother here.
You with your mother here? Come on, Tony,
we still doing Sunday dinner.
Yeah, you haven't even gotten to Janice. Ralphie, get the Ralphie.
My parents are saying how great Ralphie is.
Ralphie is. I think he's probably. He might be up there.
That's Janice's husband?
No, that's a boyfriend. Janice. But you got to get through the first boyfriend named Richie. Richie comes in too. That's Jackie April's brother.
Really?
Yeah, he comes out of prison the next season.
Oh God.
And he's amazing too.
I like Jackie was the mob leader before
he died of cancer.
Junior. Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing they say when people talk.
Yeah,
well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Fucking shit.
And they all just like stand around awkwardly, like nodding. I love it because they don't feel.
They
don't fucking care.
They have no idea what feelings are.
No, almost none of them do, except for Chris and Tony.
Yeah.
But Tony also just uses it to abuse Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of toxic masculinity going on.
I watched what's that show with the hotel on HBO?
White Lotus.
Yeah, I watched that. That has the guy that plays Chris.
Yeah, Michael Imperioli.
He was awesome in that.
How is that show?
The one season's a lot better than I think the first season's better than the second.
Okay.
With like Sydney Sweeney and stuff.
That's probably why.
I mean, just like the way I don't know. Both seasons are good though. It's worth watching. It's interesting.
Right. I'll probably check it out. You ever watch The Wire?
No, I want to though.
I would throw on The Wire after The Sopranos. It's
My
very
parents
different.
watched it.
It's very different, but it's great.
I liked Breaking Bad. That's probably.
It's okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good for what it is.
I think if they did that show on like HBO or something, it would have been better. Like, if they did on public cable TV.
could. Well, they did Mad Men on cable TV.
Yeah, that's a great show too.
You watch Mad Men?
I did.
I love Mad Men.
I watched it in high school. It was great.
Mad Men and Sopranos are 2 shows I could go back and just keep rewatching over. Cause
Mad Men's a lot slower burn though.
I love it though. I love all the character moments. Oh my god. Someone
Don Draper is like the worst. He's such a piece of shit, but he's so cool.
But he's the coolest guy ever. Yeah. Harry Crane just walking up to him after he's like, I had fun last night, and Don's like, okay, and just keeps walking.
Yeah, that one's great.
That or Bob Benson's like, good morning, Don. How are things? Because he has that weird way of talking, and Don just goes like that and just keeps walking.
That one, he was like, I don't think about you at all. That's one of the greatest scenes.
But it's true. Well, he was thinking about Ginsburg the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love Ginsburg, too. Eventually cuts off his nipple.
So good.
Roger, him and Roger just, they're always half of the bag in the office, which I love.
They're always getting fucked.
Yeah. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Pete has a meeting with Roger. He's like, I have good news. Drinking good news? Yeah. He just immediately goes for the vodka.
Pete is a great character,
Pete's great, too.
He's a great character.
I think that's also maybe why Mad Men never took off in the way. Because Pete's not like a Jesse Pinkman or a Chris.
No, he's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of, but he does it. He's such a weird waspy guy that you don't see anymore. And I love his acting.
Yeah, I did too. He was
Christ on a cracker. Where do you get off?
That show was so good for cable
Bells,
TV.
Trudy. He says, "Oh, I love it."
I used to I watched The Walking Dead when I was in high school.
That's fine.
I gave up when they were in the prison. I don't think I watched anything.
They go for 12 seasons on that show.
Yeah,
and it's it's the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, after the prison, I was like, this is like a soap opera now.
Yeah, it is. It's what it is. It's a soap opera of zombies. So you think you're cool for watching it.
But the first season was good.
Yeah, first season's all right. Yeah, I think it's an all right show sometimes, and then it's so hit or miss.
It's like CWE to me.
Yeah,
that's why
it's so hit or miss too. Where it's I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Mad Men
episode's horrible. I could be sleeping right now.
Sopranos never misses for me. Mad Men misses for an episode or two. There's an episode or two that I'm
early seasons were a little dated, but
yeah,
if you rewatch it, but it's good. You're still in it.
Yeah.
But you can't too many throwaway episodes. Sopranos has none.
Sopranos has none.
Breaking Bad has none.
Even the slower episodes of The Sopranos is just it's so entertaining.
You're so because you're laughing still.
Even you spend an hour in Soprano World hanging out with them, and it's just I don't know. There's an episode where there's a protest against Christopher Columbus Day.
Yeah,
and that's kind of it's supposed to be their throwaway episode, but it's also Christopher Columbus Day. That's anti-Italian discrimination. You're yes, let's go for it.
One episode,
let's fucking go for it.
The one episode I kind of felt was when they did in the first season when they did the soccer one.
The
Boca? Soccer coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even
Junior
that
Bushman of the Kalahari.
The whole time I'm still this is awesome.
Well, I just love the mob conflict in the episode is Tony finds out Junior eats his girlfriend's pussy.
That one's so funny.
That's the same episode.
That's set up for the entire rest of the season because he made fun of him.
How they start fighting is really stupid and trivial. And then 5 people wind up dead at the end of the first season because of it.
Oh, and arrested.
It's
crazy.
I love it. Ooh, Bushman of the Kalahari. Whistling through the wheat field.
Do you watch it regular that show
I'll
yearly?
go back once a year and watch it.
Really?
Later seasons are hard. They're very depressing, but they're amazing.
Really? So when does it get depressing?
It gets darker and darker as each season goes on.
Oh, okay.
The entire show is about decline.
Yeah.
Things are never as good as they are in season 1.
Yeah.
You'll have a lot of fun. It's still hilarious, but it's when shit starts, it's hitting the fan.
Tony, how you gonna get on this one, man?
Hey, Tony, you gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, Tony, this is not gonna go well.
Yeah, people don't change. Change is possible, but it's very hard for the characters in Soprano World.
Yeah.
And these are not hardworking people.
No, they don't give a shit.
And even when characters try to change, they kind of get browbeaten by the other characters to revert back to the same piece of shit.
Yeah, we had to admit that he went to therapy, and everybody was like,
Chris had to leave the room.
Yeah.
He had to leave the room.
It was so heavy for him to go and talk about his feelings. He had to leave.
And it's also that's so great because later on, nobody really fucking gives a shit about it.
No, Paulie was like, I went to one.
It's Paulie, I saw a shrink once.
Yeah,
I saw a shrink once.
About a year ago.
Yeah.
About a year ago.
I won the chin-up contest in the Army 3 years in a row. This guy wanted to take pictures of me. He was half a fag, but I was flattered nonetheless. That's what he says. He says that.
I know, it's so
The
good.
one where they can't get the VCR working, And then Paulie's like, this is what I call a Brogain adjustment. And he takes his shoe and just starts smashing the VCR.
My parents were telling me the episode they really love is when Christopher and Paulie go in the woods together.
Pine Barrens, yes.
They said that's one of their favorite episodes of TV ever.
Just two guys getting lost in... Oh, it's hilarious. Chris and Paulie are the best duo in the show.
Yeah, they're so funny.
There's one brain cell between them. And it's
not Paulie's.
Yeah, I can't even spoil there's so many just throwaway jokes in there.
Yeah, he called what do you call Uncle Junior? Mr. Magoo or something?
Mr. Magoo. Oh yeah, Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, Mr. Magoo.
Mr. Magoo. Yeah, they have all these insane cultural references too.
Yeah.
My favorite is a character you'll meet. Probably one of my favorite characters. Patsy calls a black guy Ralph. What are you, Ralph Bunche over here? Who is like the first black UN secretary.
Dude, what?
And it's like, how would he know that?
No,
he
has no idea.
Well, he knows it to insult a black person.
Yeah. That's the only reason why he has it.
That's the extent of their knowledge is to use it as insult.
Use it against them.
Yeah,
call them nerds.
Use it against them. They're very racist too, which I love.
So racist and homophobic and everything in that. It's great.
But they're just like the fat stereotypes. They're in the back of a pork store eating spaghetti every day.
Every day.
Yeah, the best part of the show, I think, is Tony always complaining about how hard he works. And then besides, like, the conflicts...
It's him playing pool.
It's him playing pool, or I gotta go to the office, and he's at the strip club drinking and playing cards with Silvio.
Yeah, that's...
Like, you know how fucking hard I work for this house?
Yeah. If you did waste management, you would be working harder. Like, actually...
Tony is the ultimate boomer.
That whole mob thing is crazy to me. Like, that was real and shit.
Yeah, it used to be a lot more violent back in the day, too. That's where we got to the actor who played Paulie, Tony Sirico. He probably did kill somebody.
Definitely.
Because he was in the Colombo family, and then in the 70s, they had a series of civil wars, and like 80 people were just dropping dead in New York.
He definitely killed.
Yeah. They were just going around killing Colombo. Yeah, they used to they got all coked up and just fucking kill each other all the time. Before DNA, they went wild.
No, they were just murdering in the street.
Yeah. No, modern times really did ruin the mafia.
Like, even your phones. Like, even... Yeah. Like... Having your phone on you is a world of difference if you're getting murdered.
Yeah. It's like you can't do it nowadays, and that's sad.
No. I think that Al Capone shit?
We lost that part of American culture.
Italian-American culture.
Italian-American culture,
I'm sorry. Whole thing's just pizza now.
Yeah, it's all pizza now.
Good Italian places around.
Yeah. Ooh, can I get some spaghetti? Mama's sauce. And then, I mean, you always keep kissing your mother on the lips.
Yeah.
You kiss your mom on the lips, you're Italian.
I haven't in forever. My mom would kill me. She'd be She'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Come on, now. Come on, Ma.
She'd be like, "What the fuck?" She's not even the Italian one. That's why I'm not full.
Is that? Oh, so you kiss your dad on the lips?
Yeah, me and my dad. He smacks me on the butt and tells me have a good day.
Have a good day, son. Thanks, Pop.
And I skip out. Yeah, thanks, Pop.
Tom Brady, your dad every day.
Yeah.
Slip a little tongue in.
That's so weird.
They like make out.
Did you ever see when he's on the massage table or
and
whatever?
His son's just on him and he's shirtless and he's just...
Yeah, they're kissing like that.
It's very passionate. And then to know like Tom Brady did it with his dad.
Yeah, I've seen them kiss too as like two adult men.
Yeah, that's how you become a champion, is being gay with your father.
If it was between you and Ben, who would kiss your dad first, do you think?
Ben.
You think so?
I would never kiss that man.
Hit the link in the episode description and get 25% off your first purchase at CBDistillery. There's free shippings on orders of $75 or more. Things such as gummies, oils, chocolates, drink mixes, bombs, and even more chocolates. You can shop by benefit too. CBD to help relax, for pain relief, and it's even good for your pets. There's new Delta 9 THC gummies available in states where legalized. You get to hit the link in the episode description or in the Instagram bio at Schemin and Dreamin Pod to get your hoodie, t-shirts, or mugs. Or you could go straight to the source at snackspot.se/career/teespring.com. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show, Two in the Cooler, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Fuck large companies. Yeah, Ben's a big old softie.
He can be a softie.
He's a huge softie.
He wears his emotions on the sleeve. That's why he punches poles.
Fuck!
When he's angry, he's really happy. I mean, when he's angry, he's really angry. And then, when he's happy.
Oh, yeah. At the one Bills game, I don't know if you ever heard this.
He's like a golden retriever.
But this is insane. So, you know my cousin John, right? So he was in town for a Bills game. It was the playoff game against the Colts a few years ago. We were all watching it at the apartment. And all the girls went to go get, like, food or something. And so we're
Went
all
to go chat in the bathroom about
probably
boys.
talking shit. And I think we scored a touchdown, like a crazy ass touchdown. My cousin jumped, and he knocked the table. He knocked seltzer over, and it was red.
Yeah.
So Ben thought it was gonna stay in the carpet. Like a rational human being, he takes a full pounder and whips it at my cousin, hits him in the eye. He still has a scar from the can cutting his eye open from celebrating that, and it was just seltzer, and it came right out.
Jeez. I have a dent in my forehead because he threw a rock at me.
Really?
Yeah, he threw a rock.
What'd you do to him? Were you making fun of him for being dumb?
He accidentally threw a rock at me, and then I went to go tell my mom because he threw a rock at me, and I was bleeding, and he didn't want to get in trouble, so he tackled me on the way. Yeah, I was like a kid. He's like, don't tell mom. You just start tackling me. It's like, don't tell mom. I'm like, I might die.
Like, dude, I gotta stop the bleeding somehow.
Yeah.
Mom's gonna think my forehead didn't just start bleeding.
Yeah, there's just a dent in there. Big old cut.
Sorry, Mom, I fell. I'm
Your
clumsy.
son's on the couch just drooling.
Yeah,
Jeez, what happened? Jacob really took an IQ dump for some reason.
He's foaming at the mouth right now.
He's foaming at the mouth. Why is he so suddenly in the
He
top
got
of
hit by a
the tank
baseball.
engine?
He got hit by a baseball.
Yeah. No, he's just a big dog. Ben's a big dog.
He really is. He has a dog toy. That baby.
Does he?
That baby, that little rattling thing.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a dog toy.
That was his.
It squeaks.
Yeah, it squeaks. It rattles.
It's a dog toy.
It's very stimulating for him.
I'm sure he still plays with it in his bed.
Probably
Before bed, he's probably got, oh, hi, baby.
Hey,
baby.
No, in his bed, he's got the spinning thing in front.
Who's your little baby?
Ooh, look at rocket ships. He loves it.
Does he still have that?
Yeah, he's still... I'm sure he does. He sleeps in a onesie every night, I'll tell you that.
Still?
Yeah, still the onesie.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and then he knocks on his door. I can't sleep.
Mom!
Mom!
Can I sleep in your bed?
That was always my move when I was a kid, when I'd have a nightmare.
Well, you were probably scared of bed.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure he was up to some shit that was
He was
scaring
doing
the hell out of
something
you.
nefarious, I'm sure. Something stupid. Like chewing on the bars of the of the bunk bed. He had metal bars. I'm sure I saw like a teeth. I went up there one time. And it was like a teeth mark. And I'm like, he's like teething on it.
Yeah, he bites everything. He bites metal.
He eats metal. He loves eating metal, plastic.
Isn't your mom like a teacher?
Yeah.
Did she never
Well,
taught?
you know what she teaches?
What?
Special ed.
And she never sat down Ben and told him, "Hey, buddy,
Why
maybe don't
you-
eat the metal."
Why don't you come to class with me one day, Ben?
Yeah. Hey, Ben, it's bring your son to class day.
No, she just like rolls her eyes and is like, Ben, and then Ben's just like chopping on like a
Oh,
soda
sorry,
can.
Mom.
It's like a mouthful of metal and glass. Doesn't kill him somehow.
I mean, it can't be good for him.
I
That's
think
probably got hemorrhoids. He's probably pushing out pure metal out of his
Yeah,
asshole.
that's true. He's just shitting like sheet metal.
Yeah, factory
Oh,
material.
yeah, it's just sliced.
Shit Eminem made.
You can like go to the toilet after a week and like assemble a full like
Yeah,
Ford.
you're kidding.
You assemble a car out of
Driving
his
a
shit.
Kia.
Yeah. No, he's nuts with it.
What a guy.
He's been drinking my soy sauce again.
He just drinks it?
You don't know about soy sauce?
No.
He used to drink it to fall asleep. He said he'd drink.
He took soy sauce as NyQuil?
That's so bad for you.
He would drink half a bottle of soy sauce to fall asleep. He said.
Dude.
And I'm like, you sure you're not
It's
just
'cause his
getting into
body's
like
shutting
cardiac
down.
arrest doing that? I'm like, I think that's what that is. It's not.
He's doing it again?
Yeah, I think he's been doing it again. I can't prove it, but
Well, I know that
I'm gonna
he's...
set up like a baby monitor and catch him.
Yeah,
in the
ring.
act. You need a baby
Ring
monitor.
door.
Yeah. No, he just drinks bottles of soy sauce, and he's like, I like it. I'm like, it's fucking disgusting.
It's just you two in the house, right? And so you're buying soy sauce, and half of it's gone when you're eating your sushi.
It's going missing. My soy sauce has been going missing.
The soy sauce
It was
varies
full, and
back.
now it was full, and now it's almost empty. And
You know,
wonder
now I
what
think
happened.
about it, he always had a bottle at his apartment, too.
Yeah.
He was definitely... He hasn't kicked it. He's still drinking soy sauce.
You don't kick a habit
He's
like
chasing...
that. You don't kick an
He's
adapt.
chasing metal with soy sauce.
Don't go to rehab for soy sauce.
He's fucking eating his dollar tuna packets
Yeah.
with metal and soy sauce.
It's insane. That kid's diet is nuts.
It's amazing he's alive.
I think if he stops, he'll die at this point.
Stop
I've always
being
maintained
him.
that. I don't think someone like Ben can be healthy. He's too big for that.
No, like the one healthy thing he does is work out constantly,
Yeah.
which is great for him.
Which is good. That's the only thing. Probably
But he
keeping his heart
loads up so much on pre-workout. Like he's taking
Oh yeah.
a chunk of it.
So much in creatine too.
Yeah, like he said, if he wasn't working out when he would take it regardless.
Yeah.
If he had gym membership or not. But if he didn't, he would just be running through walls.
I'm sure he has like zins in his mouth while he's working out too.
Oh yeah, my cousin actually just called me today and told me this story that he was where was he? He was at like a work dinner and he has Zin in.
Yeah.
And he didn't want his coworkers to see his Zin. He's legal of age to have his Zin.
Okay.
And I don't know why he didn't. But he swallowed the Zin.
Oh my god.
And so this morning he went to the gym, the YMCA, at like 5:30 this morning. And he was working out and he said he was in a full sweat. And he was like, and I had Zin in while I was working out. And then I went to the bathroom and I puked.
And he puked his Zin? He
said he puked in the garbage. He said the Zin from yesterday came up too. And then a guy walked in.
Yeah.
Right after he left, he goes, "Sorry, man." He puked in the garbage.
That poor old, because it's YMCA at 5:30 in the morning. Those are old guys.
They're in their twilight years.
Yeah. You'll get old guys and then two people the same age as you.
Yeah.
And they're there every day.
He's 21 too, so he's young.
Yeah.
And he's throwing up in the gym.
Throwing up in the gym.
Before work.
It's not good.
It's so funny.
Because you swallowed the Zin.
Yeah.
It's not because you pumped the iron too hard.
No, but I could see your brother doing that too.
No, he probably swallows them.
I've only seen your brother puke like twice though, ever.
He doesn't puke.
No, it's so weird.
It all stays in his system.
I feel like it's gotta come out. If I ate that tuna, I would throw up. Like immediately, I bet.
Yeah, I would too. It's disgusting. He eats like packets of it. It's the worst smell ever.
I'm telling you, he goes to East Sparta and walks to that Family Dollar right next door at the corner, and he goes in and buys the packets of tuna because he went in there looking for it, and he goes, "Oh, they don't have the right tuna."
They don't have the right tuna.
Yeah,
you're not eating the right tuna.
No, if it's $1, if you're getting it here.
If it's like gray. If it's like a gray mush, don't eat it.
I'm telling you what, I would only get fish from a grocery store or restaurant.
Yeah.
That's Dollar Tree.
The mushier, the better for Ben.
That's disgusting.
It is.
Well, he gets the Subway. Well, I don't think he gets the tuna.
No, he doesn't eat Subway tuna.
He gets a steak.
He has weird hang-ups about that.
I hate Subway.
Subway sucks.
I like Jersey Mike's 1,000 times
Jersey Mike's is a lot better.
1,000 times better.
Yep.
What do you think, Emily?
I like Jersey Mike's more.
Subway, every time I go, waste of money.
Yeah, I'm like, this chicken's horrible.
The bread's gross.
Dude, it's like...
It's not even bread considered.
No.
Legally.
And it's not $5 for a footlong anymore. It's like $11.
Jared fucking ruined that.
I know he did.
They couldn't put 5 near anything at Subway anymore after Jared.
Yeah, keep the 5s away.
Yeah. We only take $10 and more now.
Fuck it, it's $20 now for a sub. Don't
18,
ask us why.
At least 18, 17.
At least 18. At least 18.
$17.99.
$17.99.
What a fucking guy that guy is.
He's a maniac.
How do you ruin that? You remember South Park did the one about him having AIDS? That was way better than what he actually did.
No, I lost it with AIDS. I just remember Butters. They had the thing where he would load up on Chinese food, and then it's like, they tried to lipo, and then they like cut him open, and Cartman's like siphoning off the fat, and they just let him train. Early South Park is hilarious. That show's
so good.
Now it's terrible.
I haven't watched modern South Park in years.
Yeah, now it's the libertarian nonsense.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super big into like It's Always Sunny is like a great comedy show because like they don't do the whole like crazy ass political thing.
Yeah.
Because they're all for narcissists. Like they're all
same
horrible
with like Seinfeld. That's why I love Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's all like these are all horrible people.
Yeah,
their opinion doesn't matter to you.
Yeah. I like Seinfeld because it's a comedy of manners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seinfeld's great.
I told Ben I think it's the funniest show ever, and he's like, no.
I think it's like.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm a bit It's Always Sunny guy. I think that's the best comedy show I've ever seen.
Early
Family Guy was great.
Yeah. Early Simpsons was great.
Yeah. Up until like season 6 of Family Guy. It's so good.
Pretty
Seth
American
MacFarlane's
Dad
writing
was
it.
always funny.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane stopped writing it, I think.
Well, if he had died in 9/11, it would have been probably one of the best shows ever.
Yeah, it would have been that season.
It would have been that, and you're like, damn, we really lost.
We
someone
lost a
big.
genius.
We didn't lose this guy who wants to be Frank Sinatra for some reason. Remember the full episodes where you just have Brian singing?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Seth MacFarlane, you.
He's got that show, Ted. He's got a Ted show coming out on Peacock. I think that'll be.
He's
funny.
doing a new Ted thing.
Yeah, it's a series.
Oh my god.
It's like his teenage years with. No Mark Wahlberg though.
I'm not watching it then.
Really, you're a Mark Wahlberg guy?
I'm a big Mark Wahlberg guy.
I only like 4 of his movies.
I like everything he's ever did.
The Happening?
Everything. Everything he did outside of movies and everything he's done in movies I like.
When he said that he would have killed everybody on that
Yeah,
9/11.
but what...
Wait, I have the real quote. Hold on, I
Yeah.
saved a picture of it.
Talk about that. But no, he did something when he was a teenager. He kind of got
Nope, that was bad. I know that.
Oh, you know that one.
Oh, yeah. If I was on that plane with my kids, it wouldn't have went down like it did.
No,
there would have been a lot of blood in that first cabin. Mark Wahlberg claims he would have stopped the 9/11 terrorists. He later apologized.
Yeah, well, he did the Boston bombing movie, which
I didn't
was
see that.
Boston's 9/11.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it's a terrible movie.
Yeah, it didn't seem like.
They also, they got rocked during that.
I also am not huge on, when movies and TV shows do, that stuff, immediately after.
Yeah.
Like COVID and TV. I think it's
I hate it.
I think it's cheap writing.
Yeah.
It's, we watched that show, The Morning Show. I watched it with my girlfriend. It was brutal. But when we got to the second season, they killed Steve Carell off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, immediately.
Everyone should kill Steve Carell off.
What? You don't like Steve Carell?
Not really.
What about, Little Miss Sunshine? It's a good movie.
He's fine.
But, yeah, I watched that, and then the rest of the season was about COVID. And it's it was as we were still, in the lockdown. So it's why do I want to watch something?
Why do I
what's
wanna watch
happening
it?
here?
Also,
I'm living it.
It's not interesting.
No, it's
What's
not.
happening in the moment is not interesting anymore.
No, you watch it to get away from it.
That's why we've not been able to produce good art.
Well, you mean the Avengers. That's good art.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Scorsese says it is.
Yeah, this is great. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I do want to find 4 hours and watch Killers of the Flower Moon.
I gotta watch that too.
I want to. I need 4 hours straight.
I've been waiting for it to just come on Apple, and I think we just gonna split it.
Yeah, no, I couldn't split it.
I
That'd
have
be
to.
disrespectful to him.
I don't have the I don't have the attention span, and I know it, but I want to watch it.
You don't have the... Did you split The Irishman?
No.
You can't.
Oh wait, yeah. No, that movie's only 3 hours. I watched it all.
It's 3 hours and some change.
Yeah, I could do 3 hours and some change. I
Okay.
saw Oppenheimer in theaters.
Yeah, Oppenheimer's great.
That movie was sick.
It's pretty good.
I saw Spike Lee say he wished he saw more from the Japanese point of view.
I think how the movie was done, I had that problem too, but I think with how the movie was done, you kind of don't need it.
No, it's about Oppenheimer.
I think also kind of the point of that is Oppenheimer never sees the Japanese people.
Yeah. He doesn't know how horrible it was until after,
So, yeah, created. You also get those, I do like the hints of the great Satan is coming, and it is the U.S. with atomic power.
Yeah.
That scene with Robert Downey Jr.
Dude, the scene with Gary Oldman as Truman.
Oh,
was
yeah.
sick, too.
Oh, he has, the hanky like that. I love the good... Because I'm I know Truman's probably going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
Because he called Oppenheimer a crybaby.
Yeah, I knew that was coming, too.
One of the worst presidents we've ever had.
Easily.
Evil piece of shit.
Horrible.
Country bumpkin, too.
He thought it was going to be the complete opposite.
What?
Truman. He thought that he was, the hero of World War II for doing that. Well, that's what they made it seem like an Oppenheimer.
Well, he also just didn't know what was going on in the state, and after the war, there was a pretty clear rush to beat out and the Soviets did not want it with us.
No,
we were really instigated that one, and you kind of get hints of that in Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
RDJ
powerhouse.
Yeah, RDJ's character is just insane in that.
That everybody in that movie had their own moment. It was so good. Emily Blunt.
Yeah,
that was sick.
I love that scene where the Soviets just tested the weapon, and then he's like, Truman needs to know what's next, and Oppenheimer's like, arms talk, obviously. And he's like, what about that super? What about the hydrogen bomb? And he's immediately just going to the next step. He's like, we need to
crazy.
get ahead again. It's like, no, you don't.
Nope.
No,
we
no, you
just
don't.
did it.
Nope, don't need to do it.
God, that movie was fucking sick. I was the only one in the theater when I saw it too.
Were you really?
Yeah. 'Cause I went at like noon on like a Wednesday. It was great.
Mine was packed. I was surprised.
Yeah, mine was packed for Barbie. I saw Barbie too.
I never saw Barbie. I do want to watch Barbie.
Barbie's great.
You like it?
I thought it was really funny.
You like Ryan Gosling in that one?
Yeah.
You like him shirtless?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
The world could use it more.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, we use a little shirtless Gosling.
He was really funny though.
Yeah.
I guess he improv'd so many lines in that movie
He's a
too.
funny actor.
I know, you don't expect it from him.
You ever watch the what is it?
Blade Runner?
No, that's not a funny movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. What was the one he did with?
Oh, the other guys? Or the
No, yeah,
Nice Guys.
Nice Guys.
Yeah,
with
Russell
what's his
Crowe.
name? Russell Crowe.
Yeah,
I
that
like
movie's
that one a
so
lot.
funny. She's like, there's whores here and stuff, Dad. Don't say and stuff.
Don't say and stuff.
Honey, you know I didn't teach you to say and stuff.
Yeah, him trying to pull the gun out and he's just kicking open the bathroom stall door. Great physical comedy.
The scene
from
where he's
him.
like, he walks in the bar and he's like, okay, tell us what we need to know, and he'll stop. He was like, stop what? He starts yanking him by his tie and hit his head off the bar. What a movie. That movie should have got a sequel, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
They
it
left
needed
enough
one.
room.
I don't think we need sequels, really.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's also why we don't produce good
Who's
art
the actor
anymore.
that says he doesn't do sequels? Is it Joaquin?
He's doing a sequel for
I
that
know, for
dumbass
Joker.
Joker movie.
That movie's gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be terrible.
Jo-
That
I-
Napoleon movie's gonna be shit.
Yeah, I heard that somebody asked him, Ridley Scott, like, what's up with all the like inaccuracies?
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It's
Like-
also like Napoleon was. That's history on horseback right there, brother. You
Oh,
changed
yeah.
Europe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think Denzel's playing some historic.
He's playing Hannibal,
Yeah, he's playing Hannibal.
which Hannibal was young,
Yep.
which he was like in his 20s, which made it all the more impressive. when he
Denzel's
did.
like 60 something.
Yeah, he's in his 60s. It's like he shouldn't.
I
Be.
love Denzel though.
I do love Denzel.
Flight. You ever see that one?
Okay.
He just walks in all
Okay.
coked out.
Who? Oh, yes.
When
Where
he
he's
walks
drunk
into
on the
court.
plane.
Yeah.
But then he has to go to court, and then John Goodman just feeds him up with coke.
Yeah.
And he's with the kid in the elevator. He's just like,
What a movie.
I do love Flight. Love that. Training Day.
You gotta make your brother watch more good movies.
I don't know if he's watched Training Day, and
He
I
would
think
like
he would
that.
love
He
Training
would love
Day.
that movie.
Haha, okay, Jake. You know I'm surgical with this bitch, and he's just blasting holes in his own kitchen with his like wife and kid home. He's just shooting. His
Ben would make that movie his personality if he saw it.
He would.
But he doesn't watch anything. Like he
No.
like watches like me and Emily were talking earlier about the Kissing Booth movies,
Yes.
and
Great, terrible movies.
yeah, and the second one, like Ben saw that. Like that's the only movie I know
Yeah.
that we've both seen.
He won't watch any black and white movies,
No,
and I don't know why, because those are some of my favorite movies are from the 40s,
my
and 30s.
little brother wouldn't watch movies that are set in like the past, like Shutter Island.
Shutter Island's great.
He wouldn't watch that.
He's out of his fucking mind.
That movie's awesome.
Goodfellas is technically set in the past.
Yeah, he's never seen it. I don't think your brother's ever seen Goodfellas.
No, he's never.
He would love that movie too.
I think he would too. He loves Wolf of Wall Street, which I'm like, okay, yeah, it's fine. It's
It's a
good.
good movie.
It's a good movie. It's not Goodfellas.
It's not Scorsese's best.
No, not even close. I wouldn't even say it's in the top 10.
What's his top 3 for you?
I would do Silence is up there. It's a good movie.
Yeah, with Andrew Garfield or no Liam Neeson.
Andrew Garfield
Yeah.
and Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Goodfellas. I'm a big casino head.
Really?
Yes, but I would actually not do that. I'm sorry. No, I'm changing it. I would do King of Comedy.
Oh,
Love the King of Comedy.
that's a deep cut.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
That's why I'm like, I watched the Joker movie and I'm like, King of Comedy is so much better.
it's like that and Taxi,
Taxi
Driver
Driver.
put together.
Yeah. Taxi Driver would also put up there, but I
like Raging Bull more.
do like Raging Bull. I love Mean Streets.
Mean Streets. I don't think I've seen that one.
His first like mob movie. That's like a good hangout movie. Harvey Keitel and Robert De Niro. So I like Mean Streets. I do King of Comedy. Then I'd probably do Goodfellas.
Yeah,
Goodfellas just hits every
definitely
time.
not.
But
Goodfellas
I'm
probably
also on, half off the train that Casino is better than Goodfellas.
I got Goodfellas at 1, but I haven't seen Casino.
You've not seen Casino?
No.
Casino's great.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I think it's on something. It's on HBO, I think.
No.
No, it's on something.
It was on Prime for a while. I don't know if they took it off again.
Yeah, it's on one.
Casino is great. I do love Casino. And then I do love The Irishman, too.
Yeah, I think my top 3, I probably got.
Last Temptation of Christ is good.
I love Shutter Island.
The
movie stuck with me because I watched it in, like, freshman year of high school.
Kundun?
Like,
you ever watch Kundun?
No.
About the choosing of the Dalai Lama?
No.
He did that. That's also another Sopranos deep cut. Remember when Chris sees Marty going into the club?
Yes.
And Chris is like, Marty, Kundun! He just shouts Kundun at him. Yeah, Kundun's a movie about the choosing of the next Dalai Lama. That's good.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Scorsese did that.
That's crazy. I didn't know he would make a movie like that.
He does. That's half of his filmography.
And then...
A very religious person.
Yeah, Goodfellas, Shutter Island, and No Order. And probably Raging Bull.
Raging Bull's great.
The movie's sick.
I do love that. I tried to show Ben that one.
It's black and white.
Yeah, he won't do it.
I didn't... Dude, like, I like black and white movies.
Yeah. I love him. I think most movies should be in black and white. I think it looks better.
I think it depends on, like, who it is. Because, like, some people... It's kind of tough to pull off.
Yeah.
But, like, some people... Like, Dene... Whatever. He can make... His cinematography is crazy.
Who?
The guy made Dune.
Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah.
Oh. Dennis...
Dene.
Dene? Is it Dene?
Dene?
Yeah, I think it's.
Is he Spanish?
He's
Spanish.
French. Wait, is he Spanish or French? He's one of the two.
Oh, but it's just like, yeah.
But he
What's
makes
the
movies
difference?
look really cool, like Blade Runner.
Yeah. That's
Dune.
it's Roger Deakins, his cinematographer.
Yeah, he laps the Oscars every year.
Yeah. Ever watch The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward
Brad
Robert
Pitt?
Ford? Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
I like Brad Pitt.
I love Brad Pitt in that. Casey Affleck, too. He's very bumbling in that movie.
I watched Manchester by
the Sea. How was that?
It's intense.
It seems like a weepy Boston movie.
That's what it is.
Yeah, and I don't know if I want to watch.
It's
I
good.
don't know if I want to watch miserable white Gen Xers.
The scene
in
when
Cape Cod.
Casey Affleck takes the officer's gun, though,
Oh my God.
is so fucking crazy. It turns into a meme. And, like, if you've ever seen, like, the movie, you're like, oh, no. But, like, it's so funny.
I don't know if maybe I'll watch it. I don't know.
You don't have to. It's not, like, one I would say.
I don't like the weepy movies.
It is
be
weepy.
like, oh, look how sad we are.
Yeah, it's
constantly.
Yeah, it's just him grieving for like 2 hours.
I maybe do without.
No, yeah, it's
Maybe not.
like The Whale.
Like The Whale. Yeah. Listen, I was the whale buddy in high school. I already know.
You weren't that big.
I was probably like a. He's like a
What was your
sperm
diet
whale. I was
like?
like a beluga.
What was your diet like?
Terrible.
Like, what were you eating that was like
Mac and cheese every day.
You ate mac and every single day?
Probably
Like Kraft or like...
No, Kraft. You make like 2
Or
boxes.
Velveeta?
No, not Velveeta. It's not trashy enough.
Kraft. He's
Yeah.
getting the Kraft.
No, I was eating an insane amount. Once you just cut out...
How many calories do you think you had a day?
I don't even want to imagine.
Really?
The reason I never counted. I never even counted when I lost weight. I just cut out half of what I ate and then just started cutting more. And you would lose so much weight. So
you
fast.
had to be starving though, right?
Oh, it
Because your body was
after the
used
first
to it.
after the first 2 weeks, it's brutal.
Yeah.
It's like going through withdrawal.
She's like, I need to eat something now.
I need to eat something fat now.
Yeah.
Like a salad, that's not doing it. But then after like 2 weeks, you can like, I went like a couple months where I wasn't like eating much, and I'm like, this is fine too. I love it.
So how much weight did you drop? Like that time?
Like a clean 120.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. I'm back up again. I'm like 210.
That's a healthy
But
weight.
that's
though.
healthy-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you feel healthy.
Yeah, I feel a little fat, but I'm also not in the mindset
Big
to
bone.
where I can just like
Big bone.
Big bone. Yeah, I'm not in the mindset where I'm like I can cut weight again like a maniac.
No, that's terrible.
That takes a while, and I'm like I'm not there.
I can't imagine starving myself like that.
I didn't like start. I ran every day like an
okay.
autistic too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd run like 2 miles every day like an autistic.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Running
it
sucks.
sucks when you were fat.
I hate
and you
running.
have to. But once you lost weight, running was so easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also a big smoker back in the day.
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
We,
Cigarettes, coffee.
so the first time you ran, you probably stopped like every 20...
I've run while smoking a cigarette.
Yes,
before.
I knew you
I
did.
did that when I was like very skinny.
Fuck. This
Yeah.
shit sucks.
Yeah. I'm like, that was great. You take walks, it's just like, yeah, smoke half a pack. I don't smoke anymore either. That's probably a problem. It kills.
Are
your
you done
appetite.
with nicotine, like all together?
Yeah. I never vaped. I just
Yeah, me
jumped
either.
immediately to cigs.
See, I always thought vaping was for pussies, because if I wanted to smoke a cigarette, like get nicotine,
Yeah.
I would just go to a store and buy a pack of
I'll do
cigs.
it if I'm drunk. I'll hit a vape.
Yeah, that's about what I'll do.
But
too.
then I always get yelled at because I'll do it at like a bar, just puff clouds. They're like, no, you have to. I'm like, no, I'm not hurting my lungs.
Your brother doesn't really vape as much anymore,
Mm-mm.
but he's got 6 packs of Rose
Zins.
on him. Man.
I just
All
fucking
things.
eating nicotine all the
I
time.
watched him here actually cut open a bag of Zin, dump it into the container, and then dip the next Zin in the nicotine and put it in his mouth.
Oh my god.
He was seasoning it. He was seasoning his Zin.
He's disgusting.
I was like, this isn't human behavior. What you're doing?
Am I a human? Am I not an animal?
Yeah.
Like that, but it's the opposite.
Like, dude, I
He
was
is
like,
the elephant man.
He's got to be.
His hemorrhoids are gonna like start
Yeah,
taking
they're
over his body like that.
have another head coming
Yeah,
out
the
of his
hemorrhoid
ass.
man. Yeah. I am not an animal. But yeah,
You gotta make him sit down and watch a bunch of shit.
He won't. He doesn't have the attention span either.
I have diagnosed like ADHD, and
Yeah.
I can sit down and watch a movie.
I just it takes a while, and then as soon as if I'm watching something, as soon as someone goes on their phone, I'm pissed.
Oh yeah, I hate
I
it too.
steam for the rest of the day.
The only movie I know he really likes is The Dark Knight. That's about it.
Dark Knight. He loves Four Brothers with Mark Wahlberg.
I've only seen that movie like twice.
The only well, besides Wolf of Wall Street, he loves The Departed.
The Departed's a great movie.
Yes, Departed's another great one.
Yeah.
But he loves Leo and Mark Wahlberg in it, and Matt Damon. He loves the Bourne movies too.
Bourne movies are good.
Which you want to talk about, like attention span, like the Bourne movies. There's like a cut every like 2 seconds.
Oh, the first movie is brutal.
It's just like
that.
zooming in and out, and then Bourne's like, I'm on the phone with this guy, and then this guy, and the CIA.
I don't know how he keeps up with it. He can't.
He loves it though. He just loves Bourne.
Yeah, he just
He's
thinks
a
it's
big-
badass. Yeah.
He loves Matt Damon.
He does.
Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Mark Wahlberg are his favorite actors, I'd say.
Oh, and Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
He
'Cause he
loved
likes-
Peaky Blinders.
I don't. Yeah. I'm like, I don't like Peaky Blinders.
It's good. It's
I
just
watched
not-
like a couple clips, and I'm like, I got the gist of the show, and I don't like it.
I've seen like, I watched it. I didn't finish it. I want to say I'm on like the last season. I just in no rush to get it done
No.
because I'm like,
So yeah, it's not surprising.
there's better shit.
Yeah, there's a lot better shit. He also likes Cillian Murphy because he was in The Dark Knight.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was Scarecrow.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
He tried out to be Batman.
Yes, he did. And yeah, it's just
He's too skinny.
yeah. He's not Christian Bale.
He's not even my Batman.
No.
Robert Pattinson's the goat.
No, Christian Bale was also like he was almost too skinny
Yeah.
because he did The Machinist, was like 90 pounds,
Yeah, that was crazy.
and then he's like, nope. Next thing you know, 225.
the
pure
fighter,
muscle.
he got skinny.
Fighter,
as shit
he got
too.
skinny too, and then
That
he got
movie's
buff.
awesome.
Then he got buff again to play Batman again.
What a run that guy went on.
He loves it, and then he got fat to play Dick Cheney.
Yeah, I didn't see that movie.
It's all right.
But he did look great as Dick Cheney.
He was a great Dick. I would say the movie's okay. He's a great Dick Cheney.
He's going to do good in everything he's in.
He's always good. He's someone who always delivers in everything.
I saw that Thor movie he was in, and that movie was garbage. It was ass, and he was the only...
He was the only one to actually like work.
His name was the God Killer in that movie, right? Or the
Or
God,
the God
Butcher.
Butcher.
He
Good
didn't kill.
comic story. Yeah.
Didn't kill a single god on screen.
Stupid.
Not one.
That's stupid.
How do you have a guy named God Butcher and not
Yeah.
kill anybody?
Yeah. How do you make that movie a comedy too?
Oh my God. They did the joke where Natalie Portman's talking to Tessa Thompson,
Yeah.
and they're like preparing for their big fight, and so she's pulling weapons out like, oh, I got this, and then pulls out like a speaker and shit. And it was the hardest I've ever cringed.
I don't like Taquito Waititi or whatever.
Did you see Jojo Rabbit though?
I hated that.
What? I thought it was good.
I did not like it.
I thought it was a good movie.
The man is incapable of sincere moments. Everything has to be like a tongue-in-cheek
Tons of
joke
joke.
for him.
Yep.
And it pisses me
He's
off
doing
so
the next
much.
Star Wars movie, and he said it's gonna piss a lot of people off.
Oh, I bet it will. I bet it's gonna be garbage. Everything that man touches is garbage. I don't think he's funny either. Oh, I'm from New Zealand, and ooh, we talk like this. Can you wait? You're not one. The only two people who are good from New Zealand is Lord, Queen, amazing. We love her.
Yeah.
I'd kill everyone in this room to have sex with
No,
Lorde.
I just listened to her album for the first time in my life.
Which one? She did 3. They're all great.
It's the one with the blue cover. She's like
Melodrama. Best
that
album
movie was
of all
great.
time. I listened to it on the way here.
I listened to it all the way through with my girlfriend, and I was like, I haven't heard a song I don't like.
It's bumping. It's popping. Lorde, and then the other good one, Peter Jackson.
What about Carl Urban?
Oh yeah, him too.
The
Carl
Boys?
Urban, and well, he falls with Peter Jackson because Lord of the Rings.
Did you watch The Boys?
I've never watched it.
You should watch it.
All right, people tell me to watch it, and that's what turns
You would
me off of
actually.
watching it.
I think you'd like it.
I might.
Yeah. It's not as. It's like there's superheroes in it, but it's not like a superhero show.
Okay.
Like they're the bad guys. Like they're trying to kill them.
All right, so it's like evil Superman thing.
They're like celebrities. Like
Okay.
they're all like the superheroes are like it's like spoofing Marvel. Like
Okay.
it's like making them out to be like they get in all these movies
Yeah.
and you gotta do these pictures and
Yeah.
promos.
I do hate Marvel.
Yeah, and so these guys are trying to kill them.
Good.
So
good. I support
it's
that.
great. I think you at least watch the first episode.
Can we do that in real life?
Well, I mean, like I forgot who said it, but they were right that like the actors,
Yeah.
like they're not like the characters are like what people are going to see. They're not going to see it for that.
No, they don't fucking care.
No.
It's also like
I'm happy Downey Jr. got out of it because he's great.
good.
He's a great actor.
And guess what? He actually acted for the first time in like half a decade.
He's gonna get an Oscar.
He might.
Who do you think deserves it over?
I hear a lot of praise for De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh,
I hear
yeah.
a lot of praise for De Niro.
Yeah, forgot.
But he's already got one, so this might be an
and
Academy.
Downey Jr. You know.
This might be an
Big man.
Academy Give Me Award to Downey Jr.
Yeah.
They have like one of those. That's what Jamie Lee Curtis did last year. That was a Give Me Award.
Yeah, she didn't deserve that.
Yeah,
either.
no. I fucking hate that movie too.
Well, I liked it.
I didn't care for it. Best Picture?
No, not
No.
Best Picture.
Not best. It won Best Picture.
No, it shouldn't have. But
It
I
shouldn't
thought
have.
it was a good movie.
Not Best Picture.
Oh,
Not Best Picture.
definitely a little overrated.
Very overrated. It's fine. It's Reddit the movie.
It's Reddit the movie. There
And
you
if
go.
there's like a group of people on the planet that would love to put into some kind of internment camp, systematically starve them out, is people who use Reddit.
Dude, some Reddit posts are so funny though.
You have a couple, but then the
Like
majority
people that
of
have
us
no
are-
idea what they're talking.
I'll give you an upduder for that cute doggo.
I
I want to gas you.
somebody. I just sent one about fucking. Do you know the Gorillas, the band or whatever? They made like Feel
Yeah.
Good Inc. and shit.
All right, yeah.
This guy said they did a song with with West Side Gun and somebody else. These
Yeah.
people were like, I hate that they have it. Like, what's this going to do for our people now? Like, on Reddit. That's just what they do.
Yeah. There's a lot of racists on Reddit. Yeah, I can't stand them.
Well, you have any closing thoughts?
No.
No
That's
thoughts?
it.
You gonna shotgun one of those big things before we
I'm
go?
halfway through this one. Maybe I'll take it for the road. I'm kidding. Cut that out.